who the better squad is. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Icebreakers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Sends it across the ice. The Mighty Ducks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh, look at this. And there's a block. This is spectacular! The Mighty Ducks have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Picked up by Dupuis. Rocks him on the play. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a short pass to Ryan. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Champion. Denies the slapper. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Saunders wins the draw at center. Sends the pass over. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Comes up with the stop. I think he got a blocker on that one.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Quick feed to Ryan. Here's the pass. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Wagner. The Mighty Ducks have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Now a quick pass to Champion. Tries to get the puck to Lindgren. Quick pass over to Kronwall. Anaheim's got the puck against the half wall. Off the post! Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Saunders wins the draw on their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Drives it to the crease. Big save in front.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Kronwall's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Poked away in the offensive end. Takes the shot. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Quick shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
The Mighty Ducks gain possession. Anaheim's looking to break out.
Kronwall's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
What a great read, breaking up the pass. Oh, rocked right onto his own bench.
Well, he should have been expecting that one, the extra juice when he's in and around it. Now he's in his own teammate's lap here. At least he gets some help when it's on this side.
Oh, tremendous hit on the play. And look at that. He's on his own bench.
Great catch by his teammates, isn't it, James, as he lands in the laps of his own. And you know what? There's a lot of laps going on right there. They're saying, man, you got it. You got a good one.
The Mighty Ducks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Sets it out front, and that's intercepted. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces. And you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was...
Play on it. It's in the net. That's a goal. He's going to count that one. The Mighty Ducks have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit.
Scores! Right on the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home. Anaheim's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Takes it at center. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Mighty Ducks have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Cronwall's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that slides right out to center ice. And he sidesteps the check there. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Steps into it. Makes the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. In the final moments of this period, Anaheim's got a 3-goal lead. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Cronwall's won the draw. And that's intercepted by Williams.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect... Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Penalty coming up here. The Mighty Ducks don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The Icebreakers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. In the books, let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Anaheim's penalty killers have their work cut out for them here, but a nice start to the period as they win the draw. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Fantastic save!
Wagner's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Williams works the puck in his own zone. Looks to make a play over to Lindgren. Quick pass to Saunders. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Mighty Ducks get their man back. We're back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
The Mighty Ducks have it behind the cage. Quick pass across to Kronwall. Here's a chance, and he catches that one with the glove. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. The Mighty Ducks will play the puck from behind the net. Takes the feed. What an opportunity, and delivers! The Icebreakers are going to make a change in goal. Anaheim's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
It really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
He scores! And Sabal's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Mighty Ducks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Takes control of the puck. With some open space at center. Shot! Easily turned away by the goaltender with the glove. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Forces the turnover. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Takes a shot. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Oh, what a save in front.
Lehman's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. Uses the force on that hit. Oh, my! And he rings the post!
The Mighty Ducks are shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Williams. Oh, they got thunderstruck. for talk. The time for Heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Mighty Ducks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Sends a pass in front. Picked off in front. And loses possession after a solid hit. Through pass ahead. Here's a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with a glove.
Well, I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James, and a reason why is that they're physically engaged. And just have a look at this hit right here. And you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. We got a whistle offside to call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Long Island's won the draw in the neutral zone. Look out! What a hit! You gotta keep your head up out there. They score! Hey, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. Luff's won the draw at center. Oh, great read on the play. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's broken up. Anaheim's got the puck. And that's off a stick. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Luff. Here's a pass down low. Passes it in front. And that's blocked in front. Oh, did the rink rattle after that collision in the corner. Anaheim's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Driving right to the front. And now it's grabbed by Ryan. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Handles the pass from the right wing. Long Island's got control of it now from their own end. Sends a pass over. Moves it to Cronwall. From point blank. Makes the save. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Schneider's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Moves it quickly over to Finn. Solid hit on the play. Long Island's got the puck in their own end. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Scoops up the puck here. Slides it across to Cronwall. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Takes the pass. From against the wall into the open ice. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And he slides it quickly to Cronwall. Long Island's got the puck. Feeds it over to Finn. Some great thievery in the open ice. Tap dances around the check. He scores! What goal! The Mighty Ducks have finally delivered the game's first goal past the midway mark of period number one.
It's a long time coming here, James, as both teams exchange chances, and they're the first one to capitalize.
Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the control of the puck, and in fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Shuts them down.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great...
Scores! Aye, aye, Captain!
Well, this is an example of how playing off of the puck leads to playing with the puck, James. And this is how you can be effective. You have a good stick position, and then you can get a good read because you're close enough to the play. You get the pick-off, and then you get rewarded with a goal.
He was locked in there. From off the wall and onto his stick.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Beautiful stop to get a piece of it with the glove. Sends the cross-ice pass. And here at center, that's intercepted. Feeds it over on the attack. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. That's a textbook save by Schneider. Here's a blast. And that shot dies in traffic. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Mighty Ducks are putting on a shooting clinic out there right now. Real entertaining game to watch. The coach will be real happy about being opportunistic and taking shots.
Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Handles the pass from the right side. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Cornwall's trying to score. That's a right penalty. They make it count.
Oh, they do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Make some space. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching dimension and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Anaheim's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Long Island's got the puck in the defensive end. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Tries to feed it over to Cronwall. Looks to set up at the point now. Anaheim's going to play it from the corner. Goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. Anaheim's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
With the stop.
Schneider's got to make more stops like that, James, got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Anaheim's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Handles the puck. And he makes that save as well.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Grabs it in his own end. Moves the puck across to Champion. Long Island's looking to break out of their own end. Works it across to Finn. Broken up at center by Ryan. Cutting to the slot. Oh, somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Mighty Ducks are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Anaheim's got it, and they're on the attack. Big time scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Solid check to slow him down. There's the physical side. Big time stop there. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Champion's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with him.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Off a stick and they can't connect. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. Oh, here we go.
Don't technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Here's the hat trick. And I think love is in the air here, Pounder.
Now, for one side it is. He's been a real thorn in the side of his opponent, though, James, as he gets the hat trick. I mean, he's been prickly in the offensive zone, fighting on the back of that net 3 times.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Schneider's going to hang on for a whistle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Anaheim's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And the officials are going to play on here.
Well, yeah, I mean, this icing is going to be waved off. Coaches that love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a foot race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
Joyride type of night, everything going their way, all the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense. We're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow, James. Coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep-away out there.
The Mighty Ducks take possession here in the open ice. What a move! Comes up with the stop. Luff's got the puck through the neutral zone. Loses his balance on the play. Feeds the puck to Champion. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Here, I got it. things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
And a great save!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Look out! And he makes the save! Makes the save again!
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Huge steal in his own end.
Anaheim's been reading their opponent.
5 seconds and there's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, here comes the third. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Long Island's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one. Champions looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates aren't open. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Anaheim's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Anaheim's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Avoids the poke check. Feeds it over. Scooped up along the wall by Cronwall. Long Island's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
There's a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Taken along the wall by Ryan. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. Here comes the call. Looks off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, it's been a lackluster performance tonight, and it just continues here. The emotional barometer is certainly off. They're trailing in this game by a large margin, and now they're dancing to the penalty box. It's a tough game all the way around.
The Mighty Ducks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Robson takes a shot. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaux fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Mighty Ducks are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Picks up the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores! What a play! Anaheim's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent. Ryan's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
Takes a shot. Oh, a clutch save. And that's just out of reach. The Mighty Ducks will play it in their own end. Circles back to center ice. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Ryan's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Luff's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Dishes it off. What a blocker save by Shatter. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
Anaheim's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Steps into the offensive end. Quick feed down low. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
Anaheim's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks, they're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
Intercepts the pass at center. From the point, they take control of it. Taken by Ryan. Passes it over. Denies him in close.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Denied that one. Back at the point, they set it up. He might have a step here. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, look at that hit. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Takes that pass back at the point. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Tries to the crease. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a short pass to Luff. Drills him. Receives the pass. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. I love this goal. It's a power move, but you're commanding the ice, and he does a great job. And he's looking at his legs. Once he recognizes he has the ice, the shift and transfer of weight to shield. Man, that's a beauty to be able to finish it off.
Puck grab by Cronwall. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Puck picked up by Ryan. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Gets it out of his own end. Loose puck and he's in all alone. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Hammers the one-timer. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Anaheim's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, and here's the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Goes right to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Cronwall's going to play the puck behind the cage. Easily turned aside by Schneider. Fires one on goal. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
NHL club action. The challenge has been laid. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Mighty Ducks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in.
The Mighty Ducks are off to about as perfect a start that you could ask for.
Anytime you're on the road in that pregame, right before you step on the ice, you're talking about dictating the pace, sending a message, and getting off to a hot start. You can't get off to a better one than that.
And he takes the pass. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Pass stolen in the open ice. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. There's another great save.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Makes a move in front. Comes up with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Anaheim's ahead 1-0. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Here he is on a breakaway. Oh, what a save with the poke check. How about that for handoff? The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. The Mighty Ducks win it in the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Cronwall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Takes the puck and will retreat back to his own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Here's a chance. Wins the iron.
Toronto's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Anaheim's up 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick shot, and that goes off the post and out.
Anaheim's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately, bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Jordan's lugging the puck. Handles the pass. The Mighty Ducks take over on possession. Quick feed to Cronwall. And that's poked away. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Puck moved over to Proctor. Oh, and the anchor is dropped on that hit. Picks it off. Look out. Pass out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Toronto's got the puck. And that's stolen by Cronwall. What a steal in his own end. The Mighty Ducks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Proctor.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Quick pass to Cronwall.
Ryan's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to game and be safe in it.
And he loses control here. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. From the point. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game and a timely save. That's one right there.
Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And they'll start with possession. He's him up! And that doesn't reach the net. Sends it quickly to Champion. Rocked on the play. Moves the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
So I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Cronwall's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Redirected off a stick. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Welcome back to the EASHL. Well, the challenge has been laid and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Puck is dropped to that hockey. Let's get the call. The Mighty Ducks are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, this certainly wasn't part of the pregame speech, James. Now they're behind the 8 ball. They got to kill off a penalty. They just simply weren't ready to play.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
The first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
Anaheim's got it in their own zone. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. The Mighty Ducks will kill off a few extra seconds now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, caught him with his head down.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Power play has expired.
Power plays dictate here.
Off the inside of the iron.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0. And, oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they win possession.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Toronto's won the draw. Picked up along the wall by Proctor. Oh, what a stick save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Quick feed to Yamashita. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And he easily stops that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Slides the puck to Kronwall. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Anaheim's won the face-off at center. The Mighty Ducks play it along the wing. Picks off the feed. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And that one's denied. Dropped him in the open ice. Anaheim's got it against the boards. Gaining steam here on the attack. Moves the puck. Quick pass to Kronwall. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And he passes it up ahead to Yamashita. Intercepted. Handles the pass. Great poke check on the reach. Pass it up ahead. Moves it to Yamashita. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Champion's taking it from his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Ryan. There's the whistle, icing the call. More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And that's taken by the defense. Sends it quickly to Champion. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, that's a piece of it with the glove.
Wolf's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
And there's another stop. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Makes a move in front, and that's broken up. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Passes on over to Kronwall. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Yamashita. Pass out front, and that doesn't connect. And he takes the dish. Can't hang on after that hit. Toronto's on the attack. Slides the puck down low. Makes his presence known on the ice. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wolf. Toronto's got the puck. Great reach by Ryan. Here he is, wristed on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of it? Scores! Toronto's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Oh, he rocked him! Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Toronto's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Along the half wall with the puck. And he gets in front of that. Wolf's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Loses the coverage there. Let's move to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Sends it in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. The Mighty Ducks looking against the half wall. Slides the puck over. Easily turned aside by Wolf. The Mighty Ducks have the puck in the corner. And kept that one out of the net.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And we'll reset things after that icing.
So I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Moves it quickly over to Proctor. Shakes off the coverage. And now he passes up to Cronwall. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Here's a chance. To his teammate. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Anaheim's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Quick shot! That's gloved by Wolf. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Cronwall's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Directs it on over to Proctor. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Reaches out and uses the stick. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. On the attack along the boards. Oh, glove save by Wolf.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Oh, look at this chance. Denies him on the play. Oh, that'll make him think twice about going into the corner after that collision. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Toronto's gained possession. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Moves into the slot. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed from off the boards. The Mighty Ducks have it now. Slides it on over to Ryan. Pokes it away in his own end. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Yamashita. Moves the pass in front. He scores! What a goal! Toronto's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Here's a chance, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining emotions or the control within the game, and as a product, this is hit as a result.
Jordan's got it in the defensive end. Carries the puck up through center. The Mighty Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Wolf's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Here's a shot. Big time stop.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is. Proctor's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. sports. After winning a title, they are back on the ice. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. Time to go get it. This one's underway. Cronwall's got it along the wing. Takes it in front, and he makes the save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Montreal's got it from behind the net. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Shot! My goodness, what a save by Wagner! Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. Across the line. Sneaks by the poke check. Knocked away. Montreal's looking to break out. They've got some momentum here. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Sends the pass over. Here they come on the attack. Turned aside with the glove by Wagner. Anaheim's regained possession of the puck. Absolutely levels them.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there. Wagner's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a save by Wagner. And a stick breaks that up. Here's a race for the loose puck. Grabs it in his own end. And they send it right back to him. Puck exits the zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Coughs up possession of the puck. They've got numbers. Sends it across. Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. Moves it to Lang. To the front. Slides it across. Shuts him down. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a move. One Direction's got control of it now from their own end. Avoids the poke check. Denies him. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Lehman's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Montreal's got it in the offensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Here's a shot. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Anaheim's been battling this entire game, and it's been back and forth and still tied. They were looking to get the go-ahead goal there with that good look, but it goes off the pike.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. They don't get it out, but they still have the puck. Cronwall's got it against the boards. Backhand. He scores! What a goal!
We see this play in skill practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
Lang's going to play it against the half wall. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Denies that opportunity. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. about to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Montreal's been running around and chasing the game, was very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Cronwall's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Anaheim's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. And they win the draw here in their own end. Into the attacking end. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Nice poke check. Feeds it down low. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And offside. We'll get a reset here.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Anaheim's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. In close! Oh, misses the net!
Oh, that's a tough one, James, when you're in that spot and you're unable to put it between the pipe. But I think he just rushed his shot, and as you can see, it clangs off the end boards.
Shakes himself free. Unleashes a cannon! And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Oh, he'll feel that one. Shot! And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. The Mighty Ducks have it from the corner. Fantastic save!
Wagner's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Nice job to escape the zone. Levels him with the hit. Lead pass ahead. Great stop by Legan. And it's a quick pass to Maurice. And he fights off another save. Passes over to Cronwall. Shot! Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Wagner! How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's...
He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Champions got the puck. Passing through. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Mighty Ducks have broken on through and have taken a one-goal lead here late in period number 2.
Well, timing is everything, and this has been a scrappy game, James. You have to fight for every inch of ice that you get, so you know heading into this third period, they're going to have to come out on fire and willing to go to battle in the corners.
On a good textbook hit there. Backhander in front. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow. Moves into the offensive zone.
Cronwall's so effective in the
Play. Whoa.
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wagner. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
The Mighty Ducks have been the better team through the better part 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Here's a chance. shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. 20 minutes to go here in regulation of what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Anaheim's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go.
Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Anaheim's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
There's a solid collision. Moves inside. Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Anaheim's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Chance in front. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Takes the puck.
Cronwall's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for the Hattie.
Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, and that's off target. How do you miss that?
You can just see his body language right now. James, he can't believe it. I think he was trying to outweight the goaltender a little too fine, and he misses.
Slides the puck across to Maurice. He says, let's get physical on that play. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Puck moved over to Cronwall. Look out, here they come on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And now it's grabbed by Cronwall. Broken up by Lang. Oh, set that hit up, trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save! Takes the feed, and he slides it quickly. He's got a step. Scores! That's how you do it!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Big time stop there. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on this part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
With possession along the wall. Fires it off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes.
Wagner's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help?
How did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post.
He's having himself a great game tonight, James, just showing a ton of chemistry with his line mates here in the offensive zone in particular. I mean, multiple goals from the one-timer position. He just needs to get to the right spot, and it's being served up on a tee for him. He's been outstanding.
Off the draw, they take possession. The Mighty Ducks have it now. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Feeds the puck to Maurice. Here's an odd-man rush. And he comes up with a stop there. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Puts it on net, and that goes wide.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult.
He scores! On the one-timer, too sweet. Anaheim's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
The Mighty Ducks lead it late in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Handles the pass at center. Oh, what a save by Wagner! Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. With authority. They go on the attack through center. Slides it diagonally to Cronwall. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck gets following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Anaheim's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Sends it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot. Will hang on to the puck. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. This was a dominating performance tonight, Cheryl. They came to play, they skated, they put pucks on net, they kind of checked all the boxes here.
They did, and the speed through the neutral zone was something that I really noticed. They were able to gain entry off of the rush, and that speed drove the play and got pucks to the net.
Players glide into position for the opening draw. Great night for hockey. You can smell the popcorn in the air, and the puck is dropped. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Great hit on the play. He's it off! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Tees him up! Stops him cold! Cronwall's lugging the puck. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. That's moved up ahead. Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves it over to Carpenter. Scoops up the puck now. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. From the neutral zone now. The Pats in transition at center. Here's a chance on the attack. Carpenter's got it deep in the offensive end. Hammers a shot. Oh, scores! Oh, moonlight strikes.
We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Pats have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Grabs the puck. And he takes the feed. Now over to Champion. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Feeds it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And it goes off a stick. Angles it over to Cronwall. Slides the puck ahead to Champion. He got all of that one. And that's broken up by Cronwall. Picks up the puck. Oh, what a move! From point blank! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the period has expired. 1-0 the score. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Anaheim's got the puck in the corner. He got all of that hit. And he comes up with the save. Good hit on the play. And that slides right out to center ice. Here they come on the rush. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Anaheim's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Big hit. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Here we go. Odd man rush here. And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck.
Anaheim's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Anaheim's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
And he loses control of the puck. Long pass into the neutral zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Into the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. The Pats will play the puck from behind the net. Here they come on the attack. They've got numbers here. Big stop right there. Champion stick handling in his own zone. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight. Score! The Alpha Dog leads. It's Moonlight. Buffalo's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
There's a hit on the play. Quick feed to Cronwall. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Mighty Ducks have the puck now. Takes the feed. Oh, great move to side set. Score! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top by the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Carpenters won the draw inside the neutral zone. Shot! And that's stopped by Raymond. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Cronwall's won the faceoff. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Rocks him on the play. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Takes a shot. There's the whistle. It's a penalty shot. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Makes the stop under pressure. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Carpenters won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Anaheim's got possession at center. Oh, what a hit over the boards!
And he's in on his teammate's lap here. The only good part about this is you get a little help from your friends.
That's one way to look at it. And stops that big bomb! Pass back to the point. What an opportunity, and it just climbed over the net there. I thought it was in.
Well, I thought it was in as well, James. Now, he is all around the puck, doing all of the details and habits right. He's going to cash in at some point.
They get it out of the defensive end. Takes control of the puck. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Cronwall's got it into offensive territory. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. Back with more in a moment. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Anaheim's got the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Feeds it over. There's a collision with some authority. And a great save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Champion. Jabs the puck away. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. The backhand. And a miss is spectacular!
Everyone has a role on the team. You have the high-flying flash and the goal scorers, and then you got the hard-nosed, gritty players who know how to get it done. And he is an example of this. Look at him on the hunt. He's not going to get rewarded with a point, but man, does he ever start this play with a huge body check that gains them possession.
Carpenter's got it in the offensive zone. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Shuts him down. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And he lowers the boom there. Blazing in on the breakaway. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing.
Penalty shot. And here we go. Quick shot. Scores! What a goal by Moonlight.
This is a tough goal for the goaltender as he's all over the map here, swimming in his crease, can't find the puck, and the puck goes in.
Buffalo's got the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl?
They continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet, they're being creative, and they're attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens. Champion's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat-trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
The Pats move the puck in the defensive zone. On man rush. He's on the attack. Big time stop there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
In all alone. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. How many times have we seen him execute this move in practice, James? But in real time, it's a whole different thing, and he's in on a breakaway, and this is a goal scorer's goal as he moves it to his backhand and puts it in the mesh.
Broken up at center by Cromwell. Skates to the crease with authority. And that's picked up by Cromwell. Feed to the middle, and that doesn't connect. And here's the pass to Champion. Oh, great read! Huge steal in his own end. Quick pass across to Champion. And sends it just out of reach. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Here he is, takes the shot, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. They score! Do you believe? Well, you better, because it's scoring.
What an unbelievable goal to pull off the Michigan, James. And this is all surveying, reading exactly what you have, but you have way too much time and space if you can pull this off. But you have to have the hand-eye coordination and the skills to pull it up onto your stick and then bury it. Top header. Unbelievable play.
Buffalo's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
It's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Lays the body. And that's denied by Wagner. Sends the pass down low. The Pats get a hold of the puck. Buffalo's got it across the line. All alone. Scores. Quick as a hiccup is in the back of the net.
Well, you said it, quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities.
Cronwall's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Good stand-up hit. And look at the hustle. Scores! The captain delivers.
Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Buffalo's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Great read, comes up with it. With the backhand. Oh, that just skips over the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
He was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
Taken by Carpenter. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Final horn sounds bringing this one to a close. Buffalo's puck pursuit pursuit tonight was at another level here, Cheryl.
It really was, and also their shot selection. What I mean by that is they didn't get any or very many blocks, and that's really disguising your shot and knowing exactly how to open up the lanes.